Good afternoon, our wonderful listeners, and welcome to another exciting edition of Corper'S Diary, your favorite midweek program where we get to get up close and personal with 7 corp members as they share their experiences along the way, their lessons, challenges, and of course, unforgettable memories. My name is Precious, and I'll be your host for today's edition. As we all know, the AYC is a journey filled with expectations, surprises, challenges, friendship, and life changing experience. Today, we have a special guest in the studio who will be sharing her AYC story with us from receiving the call up letter to live in orientation camp, the deployment to her PA, and everything in between. So, welcome to the program. Please introduce yourself to our listeners.
Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Grace Ugoji.
Okay. Welcome, Grace.
Thank you.
So, moving on to the first segment is the before camp. Let's talk about the letter. How did you feel when you received your call up letter?
Actually, I felt surprised and anxious at the same time because first, where is the kitty? And it's what it is, just the whole fear, but later on we figured out how to go around the whole call up letter thing. That's nothing serious, just fear.
Okay. You posted. Okay, you initially you didn't want it was Ekiti a state that you wanted, or
Did you
was
ever
it
plan it?
maybe it's close to the
No,
state you
no.
wanted?
Not at all. It wasn't.
Okay, how was the family's members' reaction, your family and friends' reaction to your posting?
Let me start with my dad first of all. So my dad is like, it's just 1 year now. Go there. It's just a 1 year service. And I'm like, I know it's just 1 year, but it's far. He said, you learn about people's culture. My mom, she was the one that was a bit scared. Me, I was happy at least I'll be living in River State. So I had no problem with it, just like Ekiti. Not, I think I actually plan Ekiti. That's the truth. I didn't see Ekiti coming. I was thinking of not Ekiti.
Why do you want a boy? I mean, you're an Igbo girl. Are you not tired of?
I'm not Igbo. I'm not. You
You're
guys
not
think
Igbo.
I'm not Igbo.
You
So
look
forget
Igbo
about my
actually.
name. I know, right? Forget about my name. I'm not Igbo. Proud. No. But anyway, that's just it. My mom was scared because of the distance, same as my siblings. But my dad was like, just take it now. It's only 1 year. After 1 year, you're back. It's not like you're based in there. It's all about people that go out for business and do other things far away. I said, okay, now let's give it a shot. And here we are, Nekiti. Efoalai.
Okay, so can you tell us about your journey from home to camp? How was it? Was it smooth or was it stressful? Did you encounter any challenges while traveling?
It wasn't smooth, but it wasn't stressful like that. So kind of, I met a couple that was also going to camp here to make my hair right, prepare for my service, and then she was like, she wants to go and pay. But do you know that if I tell you that me, I don't even think of how I'm going to enter bus, going to Ekiti. All my plan was like, I bet that morning, Jerry, I'll just go to any park and ask them. So she told me how she was going to do on her own, and I decided to follow her. I went there, made my payment. The next morning, they picked me up from my place, and that was it. The journey was every other lessons. It was nice.
Okay. And moving on to the orientation camp experience,
Okay.
what was your first impression like on arriving at the camp?
Run away. I felt to run away. I don't like crowds. So, guy, the crowd I saw, I was really tense and anxious at the same time. I just felt like 3 weeks, please be fast. But along the line, it started becoming fun. Why? Because I said Korean movies. That was it. But I had this one away thought first of all, like 3 weeks come my end, Jerry, it's not for me. The whole military, I was like, this military regime, cause that was the vibe it gave. It gave this whole military regime, which was cool, you know.
Okay. So, what will you say your experience was like on the first day, especially having the talk that you are going to share your accommodation with strangers?
Shine your eyes. Like Bro, shine your eyes. We've heard this whole calm story, how roommates can be, and no dulling moments. Anything that comes is still with different people. So I'm like, okay, let's see how it goes. I have to be smart to deal with them, and then I don't have to be very, very calm. If not, you know how things can be. My dear people, just like that.
Okay. Everyone knows that calm can be so stressful and you are basically on pressure. So let's talk
Yeah.
about the parade and the drills.
Okay.
How were you able to cope? Like you said, everyone also knows that our camp is a more like a paramilitary
Yes.
environment.
Yes.
You once you step your foot into the gate,
No turning
you,
back. No
you don't
turning
have
back.
any rights
At all.
to. They will literally tell you that I own you now. So
Exactly.
you cannot say, oh, I don't want to do this or I want to do this. So how did you experience? How was the parade and drill for you? I mean,
First
some
thing,
people say they actually liked it, but some people say, ah, it was too stressful and so far. So what was
I
your own
think it's
experience
a
like?
collabo. I like it and it was stressful. It's a collabo. The thing there, I think what I first of all learned from that whole parade and every other thing was adaptation. I have to learn how to switch and then discipline. You know when you wake up by 3 with the noise of roommates to go and beat. I'm like, hey, I slept by 11, not 12, and I'm waking up by 3. This is not the outside world yet. Now I'm still inside the world. But it was nice. But parade there, guy. Parade was stressful. It was. It's not really that full sugar thing that maybe you were expecting because that whole left right 8 hours. It was stressful. But at some point, if you start getting used to it, it will be fun. That's if you start getting used to it and start meeting the right set of people in that your platoon, and then you will enjoy it.
Okay, so did you participate in any camp activities? And if you did, what's your favorite camp activities?
Okay, so basically my favorite was the dance, and that welcoming party they did in camp
Okay.
where we had to dance. I was like, okay, let me do this. This is what I love to do. I did the dancing, did the cultural dance, volleyball. I did a bit, but it was hard though. It was hard, but I did it and parading. I actually did parading. So that's the activities I did in camp, and it was fun and stressful
Okay.
too.
Okay. Talking about camp friendship. I mean, the whole idea over
Mm,
surrounding the scheme is to get used to get adapt to adjust to new culture, meet new
yes,
people,
yes,
learn from each other. So
yes.
that's where we this question is going to talking about camp friendship.
Okay.
Did you make any friends?
Yes, I did.
Are you guys still in touch?
Yes, we are still in
Mm.
touch. It's first of all, I think that friendship in camp, you just need the set of people to for you guys to accommodate each other for that 3 weeks to make your camp experience fun, lively. Then, if you want to take it outside camp, that depends on when you see your PPA and when you guys have the relocation done, this one relocation not done. But friendship inside camp has to do with how you guys accommodate yourself. Just make it fun for me and make it fun for you. Help me to help you. Chicken now. So that's it. But the ones I made in camp, yeah, we are still talking. I think I made them feel like 3, but it's not like you talk to everybody, you know now. So we are still talking. Not everybody though, just a few. Practically 2.
Okay, so what lessons did camp teach you? And if you were to redo camp again, what would you do differently?
I think I'll associate more differently. I didn't really kind of associate you. People I think that the only friends I met in camp were okay, my bunkmate and my adjacent bunkmate. Those were actually my 2 friends in camp. I didn't really meet more people from my platoons, right? So if I'm to go back to camp, I would associate more with
Okay.
people. Yeah.
Okay, talking about posting to the PPA, were you happy when you were posted? I mean, you must have been hoping to get
How do
posted
you feel when
today.
you do relocation and see it didn't work?
Ah, you did relocation.
It didn't work. So now you should know
God,
how I feel.
God has plans for you.
Oh please.
Sorry about that. So, were you happy when you got
I just
when you
said my
saw your
relocation did not
yeah,
work.
and even if now you should be on the that maybe all things work together for a particular goal, or should we say for a particular good.
Okay,
I
so
mean, are you not enjoying F1 Alaye in a way?
in a way,
So, okay, was the environment welcoming, and how was your first day at work?
my first day at work, I don't even remember how that first. I didn't even do anything. I just sat down looking at the children. They were looking at me. Hi everyone, I'm your new class teacher. Okay, now we didn't really do particularly observing me, observing the school, observing how they run things there. That was how the first day was for me.
Okay, so what has been your most memorable experience at your PPA so far?
Hmm. There's good, there's bad, there's ugly, but I'm gonna stick to the good because I think let's share with the good moments. That was last year December. Our proprietors gave us Christmas package. Mm.
God, when?
Like we didn't see it coming though. We didn't see it coming at all. We just went there and then she just gave us Christmas package. Everybody was
Dumbfounded.
hmm.
Flabbergasted.
The surprise was just there. That was and then sometimes she usually shows her good sides and everybody have their good side and bad side. She shows that good side. She gives us different packages like appreciation. Yeah, so I think I had some still good experience there. Even if I have issues sometimes, but it was still a good one. Let me just give it 7/10 for my rating of my PPA.
Okay, not bad. No.
Not bad at all, except when we do not bad.
Okay, and so that coming to the ups and downs of the service year, that's the 10 months remaining after you spend the 21 days in camp. Every club member has a good and a bad experience. So let's start with the positive side. What has been the best part of your service year so far?
What has been the best part of my service here so far? Meeting people, meeting my fellow club members. That has been a very good thing and association. I don't really like trouble like that, so I try my best to stay out of unnecessary drama. So I think it's meeting these people and whenever we go out for our hangs out, picnic, little parties, birthday, and these are actually wonderful moments I cherish because it's not something that I was going to have again with any of them. Just a 1 year, like you said, and it's 10 months. So after the 10 months, this batch is going and a new batch is coming. So just like we're in transition, it was a part that I had to meet people, that I had to associate with them. That was a nice one for me. Nothing dramatic at all.
Okay, so was adapting to a new community difficult? I mean, you are far from home, far from familiar faces, far from mommy and daddy. So
Yes.
how was it? How did you adapt or adjust to finding yourself in a different and new
Mm.
community?
Oof. I thought it was not easy. Oh. It was not easy. Because first of all, I had to stay with some girls I met here in their room, and you have your different personality. I have my different personality. So all of those things just sometimes it clashes, but then I understand they come. And then adaptation. The other part is how this place is, their culture and everything. I started learning a different culture, a different greeting pattern, how to like go down when you want to greet an elder, all of that thing, and how to also be security conscious. And I think one of the things that affected me the most is the market. The market is the fact that I know like where I'm from, you can go to market any day, though they still have a day that is a market day. Like that one you get more crowd, but basically there is still a market that you can go and get things any time of the year and any time of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the market is open. That's why it's a market. But here I came here and then I had to find out that the market is after every 4 days. Oh my god, I had to start channeling everything I want to do concerning the market for 4 days interval. And then what if it's the day of market, but I don't want to do this thing?
Oh,
Now
you're
either you
probably busy.
thank you. Now you have to start rescheduling yourself because it's market day. I'm not if this market day pass, you have to wait. The market and the culture. I didn't really have much issue adapting to the place. I didn't really have too much trouble except just this whole market waka and run. That was it.
Okay. So talking about the CDS,
Mm.
what is your CDS group and How has it been so far?
My CDS, digital literacy for all, that's DL for all, that's my CDS. We practically go about sensitizing the informal sectors about their devices, about anything relating to digital stuff. So we go about things like how to use their phone, if you have any issues about your phone, what to do. That is basically what my CDS is around. And most times my CDS usually do some online courses. My CDS also have some meetings. So I actually enjoyed my CDS because it's a platform for me to still learn from my fellow CDS members, since this is something that the world is going very digital. We all know that. So at the point of teaching these women, teaching these men, even some youths, that you feel that things they should know that they don't know, you also discover that okay, maybe you too, you have also been doing something in a very wrong way. So that part where one of your CDS member is teaching, you learn one or two. If I tell you what I learned, you're going to be like, you're not serious, Abby. So let me don't say it. Let me don't embarrass myself. Let me don't say it. Let me keep it to myself. Let me keep it to myself. That was it.
Okay, and on the other hand, what has been your biggest challenges so far, and how did you overcome those moments?
My biggest challenges has to do with people. That have been my biggest challenges so far. I practically don't really like associating with people. I prefer being just alone. But you know this, no one's an island. And then if you have issues, how do you guys settle this? So one of my biggest relationship was my relationship with people. That was one of the biggest issues I face at times because I have to come out, I have to talk, I have to like smile. So that's it. Then another issue I had was when I had a very tense moment in my PPA. That one kind of like shook me small. The shake was like, it's shaking, it's shaking. Then that's just it. There's not too much drama here. That's just the whole issues.
Okay, so looking back, as NYC met your expectation,
Mm-mm.
why would you say that? Why would you say so? Was
I want my
it
certificate to be given to me.
not like in a bad way. I mean, before you even started the journey, you must have seen the way people had posted it on social media
Yes.
and making it look like sugarcoating, making it look like it's sweet.
Very sweet with
It's
honey.
so has it met that expectation, or is it just of a mixed feeling, bittersweet emotions?
Bittersweet. Oh, the sweet day. Is it sweet? Bittersweet. It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet. But I wasn't expecting it school. I wasn't expecting it school. Like, yeah, for me, I was not actually expecting it school. And I was like, okay, if it was to be a school, it should be a school. But
You
not.
just keep an open mind.
Thank
Queen
you.
Sarah, whatever may be, will be.
No, but whatever will be, the one that really be, I cried in my mind that God, this is not the whatever will be that should be. I wasn't expecting a school actually, so I was expecting, since I studied management, I was like, all my days of prayer, fasting. I'm like, God, I just want to work in a company, or even if it's not a company as per se, an organization where I'm going to have more exposure concerning my field. Seeing that I just left school, I feel like, you know, when you go to apply for a job and then they're asking you for 2 years experience, 3 years experience. So I'm like, okay, I just want to serve in an organization, just something I'm going to know. I don't just want a school. I just need something I'm going to know more about my field. That was it. So it's bittersweet. At least in this school, I kind of learned something. But one thing you learn in this school is communication, how to work with people. That's teamwork. So I think those are the things I learned in school. And then the part where you have to teach, that's you training people. So I still learned a few in school, but I'm not honestly expecting in school. I wasn't. I was praying for something else. I wanted to explore. I wanted to gain more insight about my field.
Okay.
Yes.
So, has NYC changed your perspective in any way? And what has the service year taught you about life so far?
So first of all, when you say change my perspective in any way, what perspective?
It
Let me get it.
can be in a general sense, maybe the way you used to see life, or
Mm.
the whole adulthood. For most people,
I'm not so not sky, get
NYC
to
is
get up. It's a
NYC is
training
like the
ground.
first, and it's more like the
Yes.
first door to
Yes.
approaching adulthood. Some people have
Yes.
been in the four walls of their parents'
Yeah,
house.
that's true.
They have never been far away from
Never.
home. So
Mommy, daddy.
NYC is like, okay, that first door that I'm opening to
A
get a
new
test,
door.
get a test of what this looks like.
It's your year of open door.
So has it changed your perspective in any way?
Yes, it did. NYC did change my perspective a little. So let's see how I see some cultures. Yeah, so NY, based on the fact that I'm in the West, I know NYC is basically about bringing people from both South, East, West, North, everywhere. So the fact that I have to come across these people, I've had this whole thing in my head that okay, maybe people from the East, this is how they behave. People from the West, this is how they behave. People from the North, this is how they behave. But I had to like be in a closed space, people from different culture. So NYC have really helped me to like understand people differently and not be biased with culture. Yes, I've been in my state for a long time. I only travel for like conferences, church stuff. Either I have a business, something to go for to go, and then I travel. But with NYC is different. It's very different.
Okay. So if you had an opportunity to improve one thing about the scheme,
Okay.
what would it be?
Mm. Those that their course are not very related to school, they should be posted to where they can have more experience. Their course. Imagine now if I study mass communication and I'm teaching crèche.
You're still communicating.
No, the communication is not different.
You're
The
still
communication is
communicating
not
with
the
them.
same. It's not the same. It's not that way. It's different. The way that I'm going to communicate with them, in fact, that's not communication. That one is speaking. I'm talking because in mass com, I know that I'm not a mass com student, but mass com, let's be SS3, SS2, but not that. So I think if there's anything that you have to improve, it's first of all, given the situation of Nigeria right now, people should not be posting. If they are still posting, should not be posting too far from their original state, somewhere close by, or it's not possible to say in your own state. So somewhere close by, it's not bad. And the posting, if you are studying engineering, you have no business in a school with primary one student or pupils. Then just post it somewhere that you can have more idea about what's happening in your field, somewhere that you can gain more. Practically, it's not going to be very very easy, but if that can work, it will definitely be very helpful.
Okay. So what advice can you give out to, probably there are some people who are about to go to camp, or there are already people in camp at the
Yes,
moment,
they are.
or even those ones that are saving currently? What are advice, that one advice that you would love to share, you love to throw out for them?
It's a 1 year service, so please have an open mind to anything. Don't be too rigid to change. Don't sieve yourself so hard that you don't even want to try out some new things. Now, the new things I'm referring to, I'm not referring to anything bad that is going to affect you. No, I'm trying to say new things that you can learn from. Maybe you're used to doing one particular thing in a particular way. If you see there's a different way to do that, try out that different pattern. It's not going to kill you. It's only going to affect you a little because this is exactly not how you're used to doing things. So I'll say people should be open-minded. Those going to camp too, and those in camp, be open-minded. Don't expect too much. One of the problem we have is the fact that we expect too much. We have this whole big expectation, and when it doesn't work out, it's like it has break. Like they serve you breakfast. So we shouldn't expect too much and have an open-minded. Be open-minded, and again, wherever you're posted to, you might like it. Good for you.